Colonel, this is Snake. What is going on over here? Why am I talking to you through a cell phone? Oh, that's right. They did upgrade from Nokia. I remember back in 1997, we had Nokia, little tiny beepers and little tiny phones. But now, the iPhone X and the Xbox One X. Whatever happened to PlayStation? I wonder if Kojima will ever be able to tell the story of the old Snake and how the old Snake became the younger Snake again. Konami, that evil corporation, Konami, totally screwed things up for me. I really want to tell the story about a happier Snake. You know, a snake that got married, lived in Alaska, had children, and I guess that happy ending will never be that way, will it, Colonel? What happened to you, Colonel? I haven't heard from you in about, what, 8? No, not 8. 10 years, Colonel. I haven't heard from you in 10 years. Now, I don't know what to think anymore. Everything's so upside down. The world has become a place of totally unconscious, brainwashed, glued to TV. People have become slaves, Colonel. Are we the slaves? I have been observing, hiding, and observing the people, observing the activities that's been going on in the past 10 years. And I can't say that I like what I see, Colonel. What are we supposed to believe anymore? What about all the beliefs the big boss believed? And what about the boss before the big boss? What did she believe in? You know, Colonel, I just realized, waking up every morning up in Alaska, realizing that nothing ever made any sense to me anymore. Colonel, nothing ever made any sense anymore. Ever since Shadow Moses' incident, nothing made any more sense to me, Colonel. Do you have any thoughts on it, Colonel? And I don't mean to be so pessimistic about this whole thing, Colonel, but it's a bit lonely over here in Alaska. Not much to do here, except just talk in front of this cell phone camera by half an apple, called half an apple. Why they call it an apple when it's a half an apple? I don't get it, Colonel. And what's this I hear about? New Xbox One X. It's coming out November 7th, Colonel. Colonel, can you hear me? I know you can hear me. You don't have to answer. I know you're not a colonel anymore, but to me, you will always be a colonel. And this new Xbox One X, is equal to the PC, personal computer, but it will be able to utilize much higher resolution, up to native 4K resolution, and high dynamic range. I would like to see my game. Colonel, what do you say? Konami makes a deal with the Microsoft and they revisit Shadow Moses and create a game about me, Colonel. What do you say about that? They create a game about me again, telling more of the story of Shadow Moses. Maybe it'll happen. Never. Not in my dreams. I have been doomed forever. I'll live in the memory of Shadow Moses and in memory of my father. Begs the question, what my father fought for, Colonel. Nothing makes any sense. To me, at least. This entire reality doesn't add up to me, Colonel. But one thing that made sense was at the E3 show this year, Xbox One X Project Scorpio Edition was announced. But it was delayed a little bit, but that's okay. I was still able to snatch one through Amazon and pre-order it. Otacon was the one that actually let me know about the Xbox One X. Otacon said, Snake, you should definitely check the Xbox One X. And I was like, well, Otacon, what is so special about the Xbox One X? And I did my homework, Colonel. It's not just Xbox One X, Colonel. The Xbox One X is just a code name. The real truth behind the Xbox One X. It's created by DARPA and Lockheed Martin. And it's called Metal Gear X, Colonel. It's camouflaged. And it's going to be called Metal Gear. So, the Xbox One X, it's the Metal Gear X, camouflaged. Just like in the Hudson River, the Metal Gear Ray was camouflaged inside a tanker. So, the same thing with the Xbox One X, camouflaged inside a console with all that extra power, Colonel. Does this mean I will be up for another mission? Either way, Colonel, it's been a pleasure leaving this message. This is Snake, signing out.